Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. I teach online voice and piano all over the world using Zoom, FaceTime, and Skype. So if you're interested in getting some lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. And also, I have 3 new ways you can interact with me on the internet. Number 1, I have a Patreon, and Patreon really supports me when I put in hours of making videos and then boom, I get no monetization because you know what happens. And so it really helps support me to make the videos I want to make without considering not getting any monetization for it. So it really helps support me make the videos I want to make. Number 2, I am on WISIO, and WISIO is a website where you can upload an audio or video file of your singing and I can give you a reaction just like I do here. And number 3, I have a website, I have a free Facebook group called Creative Soul Alignment, and it is a group where we support each other and discuss the interplay between the creative arts and spirituality. I hope to see you there. You can find all the information and the links below in the description. But as for today, I am doing another reaction video. This time I am reacting to Floor and Henk performing Phantom of the Opera. And this is a webcam shot from a concert, and I'm really excited to see them performing live. Let's have a listen. Okay, I love how she's bringing her opera type voice. So Floor can do anything. She is the goddess of singing currently, and I'm so impressed by her, and it's so fun to see her right in the moment. Look at Henk. He just looks like he's having the time of his life. Let's keep going. Came to stop her. I fell in love with Henk. Totally. I came for Floor when I visited Besta Zongers, but Henk was spot on every time, and I loved how he grew and challenged himself to do different things. Here he is performing with the rock band. It is just, and his voice has all this power. He has that baritonal color, but it has beautiful, high, ringing high notes like a tenor, so it's fabulous. Let's keep going. job right there. This is the part where Hank does his brownie voice, which is so cool. When he first did that, we were like, whoa, you can teach an old dog new tricks. And he's living proof of it. And so fabulous. Obviously, that's not what he did when he probably performed the role. And like you said, opera and growl doesn't normally go together, but here it does. And I just love him. He's living his rock star dreams, and it's just so fun to see them. And you can tell they're so close. Love that. Let's keep going. That was so fun to see them live in the moment. And that's why I love live performances. I get so many comments from people like, oh, you should watch the original movie. You should watch the official movie version. Well, that's great and all, but it's not live. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not. Because live is when things happen. Live is not controlled. Live, you can't go back and redo it. You do it live in the moment. So it was so fun to see them on this concert stage. Yeah, the video went in and out, but we could still hear the voices, and that's really key. And sometimes I just love to do these fan cams because that's what happened right in the reel. Now, I did see that it looks like Floor was having a little issues with her in-ear monitor. I noticed she kept kind of going like this, trying to do this. You know, that's the thing, is that you're really at the mercy with sound when you're singing in these performance settings, because the monitors are everything. If you don't have a monitor that's working, it can create issues for the singer, and you just kind of have to sing blindly, and it's really scary and hard. So I think she had a little bit of issues at the end because I could see her kind of trying to dial it in. But what's so great about these guys is that they truly love each other. They're having a great time. And Hank, gosh, he was like rock star Hank. Super fun. And I'm excited to hear that Floor finally gained superstar status in her home country of the Netherlands, because I guess before the show Beste Zangers, she was not really known. She was known everywhere else, but not in her home country. That's totally changed. And now she's bringing Hank along because we all love to hear the singing. And yeah, it was so fun to see them live. Now, I have to say it, I love her, but that last note, it took her a little while to get it up there because it's really high. And I do feel the in-ear monitor might have been it, because you have to bring all that energy to that super high note, that's the big, huge deal of this duet, is that it ends on that super high note. But she got it. She had to just bring it all in, because high notes take way more energy than lower notes. And that's why a lot of people think they can't sing high, because they haven't learned how to harness the energy to do it. And they also have to train the voice, meaning the vocal cords have to kind of keep that practice of sustaining that high note. Vocal cords, there's only like two little things like this. I like to use the models of vocal cords. And basically the vocal cords open and close, and then for high notes, they're stretched really long. Kind of like if you take a rubber band and you stretch it really, really long, it would take more energy for you to hold that rubber band all stretched out. So that's what those high notes are. You have to actually feel the stretch well, you don't really feel the stretch, but you have to manage the energy. Maybe that's the better way to say it. You have to manage the energy of holding the vocal cords in this very stretched out position. The other thing with high notes is that they do not feel like the rest of your range. They feel very narrow. They feel very tiny. And so singers have to get used to the feeling of the high notes. They have to get used to the feeling of keeping the energy in that high note. And they have to be okay with it. The thing about this high note, not only is it high, but it's held out for a long time. So that takes even more energy. I mean, some people may have a high note, but they don't have a high note to hold out. And when I work with my singers, I say there's like a hierarchy of high notes of gaining them. First one is like I call it capture the flag. You go up to a high note and you come right down. So you hit it, come down. Then the other one is you're gonna go up there and hold it and maybe come down. And then the hardest is hitting a high note spot on and holding it, which is exactly what she did. That is the hardest type of high note that you can do. And you guys know I love Floor, and so many people do, and I'm so happy that she's gaining more notoriety. Not only is she an amazing singer that can sing all different vocal styles, but she seems like a real kind and down-to-earth person, and I really always appreciate that. I enjoy the realness of people because, you know, at the end of the day, we're all people. As someone say, we all put on pants in the morning. So we all do that. I don't remember who told me that, but it was one of my teachers. So thank you so much for indulging my Floor and Henk. I'm still missing Beste Zangers. So it's so happy. Beste Zangers. I'm going to need to get the right phrasing. And so this is a way I can kind of keep the feeling going with that cast so much. All right, if you love Floor and Henk and would love me to do more reactions to hopefully more of Floor's tour, please subscribe and click on the bell so you get notified of all my reactions. And thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye.